I'm back on the road exploring more of our magnificent country.
The scale of it and the size of it, stunning.
As ever, I'm joined by my trusty camper, named after one of my favourite people, Helen Mirren.
Hello, boss, breathe in. Whoop, there we are.
We're off to amazing spots.
Oh my goodness, this place is beautiful.
Enjoying local pastimes.
I feel so much better now. I mean, someone's got to keep standards up.
Hunting out quirky customs.
Look at the speed of the alligator. Who knew that was going to happen? It's like being pulled by a horse. You got it? Brilliant.
And meeting great people.
Ooh, steady on. You're so good at that!
It's a feast for the eyes.
Stunning. It's really beautiful here.
Ears. And all the senses.
I actually want to start crying.
We live in a land full of wonder.
Hiya! Hello!
So come along on my grand day out. This time, I'm immersing myself in Robin Hood country. Gorgeous Nottinghamshire.
This place is absolutely stunning.
Hunting down legends.
I am Robin Hood.
Learning new skills.
Gran, help me!
And discovering magic.
Is this some form of Jedi mind trick?
In all sorts
Effortless. Look at that.
of astonishing places.
Hypnotic. It's wonderful. Now the speed bump, Helen. Prepare yourself. And we are. Helen has the suspension of a kangaroo. So if you're not careful, you can take the front end off her. And she's a national treasure.
And Nottingham Castle is rather special too.
I don't think it's the same one as in the Robin Hood stories, but it's still an incredible place.
Made world famous by the legendary tales of the 12th century outlaw, there's been a castle here for almost 1,000 years. And with the man himself seemingly pointing the way, it's time to plan my adventure.
That is the statue of the man I seek. Oh, I've turned all ye olde English. The man I seek is over there. I've got a massive map, and you're thinking, Susan, you're travelling hundreds of miles. I'm not. It's like a little gorgeous, tiny voyage of discovery around Nottingham.
From here, I'll venture north to Robin Hood's old woodland haunt. Double back to explore the city, then take in the heritage-rich countryside, before winding up at a truly romantic location, Newstead Abbey.
I'm gonna fold up this. Do you know what? Forget it, I'm gonna wear it as a cape. Right, off we go to explore Nottingham. See you soon.
And of course, I couldn't start anywhere else.
Steady, tiger.
Sherwood Forest is one of the few remaining ancient oaklands anywhere in Europe. It stretches to around 1,000 acres. But in the past, it was said to cover 1/5 of the county, reaching all the way to Nottingham Castle over 20 miles away.
I've engaged the all-terrain on Helen, and I've got special access to drive into the forest. This is not something everyone can do, but because Helen is a dame, I'm allowed to drive nice and slowly through the forest. She's not very well camouflaged, but my goodness, she makes a splash. This place has lived in my imagination for decades from the stories I read and the television shows I watched.
Every generation has its own Robin Hood. But for those who grew up in the 80s, it always meant one theme tune.
It's magical, it's mysterious. You can see why so many of these legends grew up around here. And the trees are perfect, they're all kind of coiled and twisted. Hiya.
Hi there.
Rob James from the RSPB is one of the legends who look after the forest, including the major oak, one of the oldest in the UK.
This is absolutely incredible.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
It is genuinely like something you would see in the pages of a fairy tale book. And what I really love, Rob, is it's a tourist attraction.
It's very popular indeed. There's around 350,000 people come and visit the reserve every year, and they'll gravitate to see the major oak. The major oak is 11 metres in circumference. It's around 28 metres across its canopy. And we estimate that it could be as much as 1,100 years old.
Blimey.
And we're doing everything we can to retain its vitality as much as possible. There's no reason why it can't live for centuries longer.
Absolutely. It's a stunning thing.
It certainly is.
It really is.
I'm sure Robin Hood would have admired this tree just as much as I do, if he ever did roam this neck of the woods.
What the... Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard something.
Was that just me?
No. I thought it was definitely
Okay,
something.
I'm going to investigate. Thank you for
I'm gonna
talking to
check
me
it
about
out.
the tree. I'll see you
Lovely to
soon.
meet you.
Okay. See you
Take
later.
care. Bye.
Excuse me. That's such an old joke. I do it every single time. Okay. I mean, that's quite a thing, isn't it? I mean, if you're standing in a forest blowing a horn, you're looking for attention, aren't you? So don't feel bad about going up to talk to him. Hello, darling.
Hello, fair lady,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
welcome to Sherwood Forest.
Thank you very much.
I am Robin Hood,
I found Robin Hood.
but you may call me Rob.
Thank you very much indeed. Susan, what
Pleasure
a
to meet you.
pleasure.
Rob is one of the Sherwood Outlaws, a group of performers who help bring history to life.
Is this pretty authentic in terms of what perhaps Robin Hood would have worn?
This is very much authentic. They would have worn the hooded cape or hooded top like I've got on here, and that's to hide their face, because they're wanted men. They are men of the hood.
They're outlaws.
They're outlaws. The first costume I had, my mum, along with a friend, handmade me like a coif like I'm wearing today with a hood. Very similar garb. My mum's still got the photo proudly on her
Really?
mantelpiece. Yeah.
Isn't it lovely to see a childhood dream coming true? Robin Hood and archery go hand in hand, and it's a skill the Sherwood Outlaws practice keenly.
Would you like to take part in a special tournament here in Sherwood Forest?
I would, absolutely. You lead the way.
Let's head.
Protect me from any of the predators in the forest.
I promise
Robin
you are
Hood.
safe, my lady.
Thank you very much indeed.
Also hoping to win the medieval version of Bullseye, the Sheriff of Nottingham's evil henchman.
Boo! Robin Hood's doing this thing to warm up like that, but that's quite distracting. He's kind of doing a wee shimmy.
Maid Marion is our host today.
Robin, loose when ready.
Good luck, Robin.
Thank you.
Closest to the bullseye wins.
Wonderful shot.
Beautiful shot.
Almost as good as Robin.
Competition is definitely hotting up here at Sherwood Forest.
Boo. Boo.
Beat that evil henchman.
And he misses! I do declare that the winner of our archery tournament, unfortunately, isn't you, Susan.
It's all right. Listen, it's fair play.
But Valiant effort.
Thank you.
It is our great archer, Robin.
Well done, Robin. Well done, Robin.
At least I have bragging rights over one archer. But I won't overdo it. Coming up, I search for the new Torval and Dean.
I don't know why I'm smiling at them like this.
And I'm in for a wee surprise.
And then you've got to soak it in urine.
I'm enjoying a grand day out in Nottinghamshire, aka Robin Hood country.
Pew, pew, pew. That's me shooting arrows. Pew, pew, pew. Ha ha.
And I'm told there's much more to explore beneath the surface.
Ooh.
Under Nottingham city centre lies the UK's largest network of caves.
I've been to Nottingham a few times, and I had no idea that these were here. It's literally a hidden treasure. And it's got that atmosphere, you know, that atmosphere where you want to just tiptoe because you're not quite sure what's ahead. And there's a man. There's a man. There's a man. It's not a ghost. I don't think it's a ghost. Hello?
Hello there.
Stephen isn't a ghost. He's my cave guide.
What a pleasure to see you. It's a pretty astonishing place, isn't it?
It certainly is. You're not actually underground. And that's the weirdest thing about this.
Shut up. What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's throwing you now.
What?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
So we're actually at the bottom of a cliff.
But I am underground, Stephen.
But...
Is this some form of Jedi mind trick? What are you saying to me? I don't understand.
So originally it would have been open to the air, of course. And like a proper caveman, you would have walked into the side of the cliff into your cave. And now it's been built over. The whole cliff face is hidden by concrete in city centre. So this is a map of Nottingham city centre. And all the little black sections you can see on the map are caves.
Apparently, around 1200 years ago, people started digging into the sandstone and over 800 caves were uncovered. Down the years, they found all sorts of uses, from storage to air raid shelters and even pubs.
So do you mind your head?
I barely need to be honest with you. Goodness.
But this isn't a spot for drinks. Around 500 years ago, this cave was a tannery, a place where leather was made.
In these pits, your skins are going to be soaking in various ingredients, which are going to cure it into leather.
OK, what do you soak them in?
So we have quicklime, which is a very sort of caustic ingredient, and then you've got to soak it in urine. Yeah.
Do you know, I knew you were going to say urine.
I mean...
I could tell from your face you were about to go, urine. Right, OK.
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah, but there's another ingredient which was used.
Right.
And it's dog poo.
OK, right.
Yeah.
Right, great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all the ingredients you need, really, for a beautiful cave smell.
Thankfully, the tannery is now perfectly clean, but it's still a very evocative space.
It's like the pictures you see of tombs in Egypt. It must be a very important place.
It's very important. I think this has actually got the same heritage standing as Stonehenge, believe it or not.
Really? It makes me want to buy a house in Nottingham to see what's under it.
Nothing fancy, just a 2 up, 2 down with a subterranean layer. But that'll have to wait, because I've got more treats in store above ground.
Nottingham is famous for many things, but there's one thing in particular that makes me very, very excited. Well, not one thing, 2 people. 2 people whose names make my heart skip a beat. That is Torval and Dean, and this is the site where they practice.
The National Ice Centre was built on the site of the rink where the pair once finessed their routines. Inside, their costumes greet you as a reminder of their brilliance.
Bolero, one of the greatest moments in sporting history you can possibly imagine. Now, I used to sit on my living room floor and do the start of Bolero. You've got to get the neck, Jane Torval's neck.
40 years on, their gold-winning performance from the 1984 Sarajevo Winter Olympics still has the power to floor me.
What I need to do now is get to the ice in the fashion of Torval and Dean. So... I don't know what's happening, but I absolutely love it. It's some form of synchronized skating, I think, that's happening. And they are exceptionally good at it.
The Icicles Junior are one of the 7 squads who train at the Nottingham Synchronized Skating Academy.
OK, let's do it backwards.
I don't know why I get so excited when people go backwards. Look at that.
One.
I find that extraordinary. And it's the thing I love about ice skating. Effortless. Look at that. Effortless.
And utterly beautiful.
I don't know why I'm smiling at them like this.
Keep going. Keep shoulders down.
Former Icicle Louise is now one of their coaches.
Watch this. That was amazing. Tell me what is happening on the ice.
OK, so synchronized skating, a team sport. This is a group of 16 skaters, and they basically work together to do the exact same thing together as one, as a unit. So it's been going for a while, and it's growing and growing now. So obviously we're hoping to get into the Olympics, and that's what we're working on at the moment.
So it's not an Olympic sport yet?
Not yet.
But hopefully this new generation of skaters will soon get a chance to emulate the city's skating heroes.
There was something about Torval and Dean.
Yeah.
Were they role models for you?
Oh, my gosh, absolutely. They're born and bred from Nottingham, so it's just amazing for our skaters. They created things on the ice that nobody's ever done before. So I think that's what really took it to that next level. And for us, obviously, we're so grateful because it just takes the sport to that next level.
I love the backwards thing. That's,
Yeah,
I
so
love
they're
that.
just going to head in backwards.
Oh, my goodness, what are they going to do?
Round.
Oh! Oh! What I loved about that is that the lady who was being twirled, her face was like this, whereas my face would have been like this. That was exceptional. It really was. It's very inspirational to come to Nottingham and see that Torval and Dean have left a legacy that's carrying on. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Robin Hood country has been full of delightful surprises. And a few miles southwest of Nottingham, there's a little place with an astonishing link to something I love.
If you ask a child what they want to be when they grow up, they'll often say something like doctor, footballer, pop star. If you'd asked me, I would have said one thing: Batman.
I Unlike this sedate village, Batman's Gotham City is dark and dangerous, but their connection is strong, as local man Mark knows well.
Hello.
Hiya, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now tell me about this wonderful place.
You are in the wonderful village of Gotham.
Gotham.
Absolutely.
So that's how you pronounce it, Gotham.
Home of goats.
Home of goats.
Yeah.
And also crafty villagers who came up with a cunning ruse to keep Robin Hood's money-grabbing arch-nemesis at bay in the 13th century.
King John was wanting to travel his lands, and wherever he went, to tax the occupants. In those days, insanity or craziness was thought of as contagious. So as the knights were coming into Gotham to check that everything was safe for King John, they saw the Gothamites doing lots of crazy things, such as tying the rent to hares' necks, rolling cheeses down hills, trying to drown eels. So they went away as quick as they could. So King John didn't come through Gotham.
Nearly 800 years later, Batman's creators wanted somewhere unique for their hero's home city, so they adopted Gotham's name, if not the pronunciation. And it's not Nottinghamshire's only link to the Caped Crusader.
Batman's sidekick, Robin, has connections with Robin Hood. His original costume was sort of green tights, and you think about Robin Hood always wearing green tights. So it's just a new legend that's been connected to all our old legends of Gotham. And sometimes Batman is seen around Gotham.
Really?
Yes.
It seems someone with a jawline suspiciously like Mark's dons a mask and cape to entertain the villagers.
You never see me and him in the same room, but I have seen him around now and
I mean,
again.
you never see me and Batman in the same room
No.
either, to be honest, so...
But then again, we can't all be superheroes. And it's good to know that this Gotham is in safe hands. Coming up, I learned some daring new moves.
And pull that down with your third hand.
And get to grips with Nottingham's amazing past.
She's away. It's a national treasure. Look at it.
I'm having a grandy out in Robin Hood's old stomping ground, Nottinghamshire.
Driving. I'm going to wave at the tractor. I like waving at tractors. See if he waves back. See if he waves back. Hello! He waved, he waved, he waved! Tractor waved!
It seems this county is full of friendly people and pretty villages. The next one I'm visiting is historic Ruddington.
At the bottom of my street, there's a post box, and on various occasions, some of the local knitters get together and they make like little toppers for the post box. And round here, it's absolutely adorable. There's just knitted stuff everywhere. It's like one of those really simple things that just brings you incredible joy. That's what it is little knitted pockets of joy. Look at that one, that's amazing!
Textiles made Nottinghamshire famous and infamous. In the 1800s, locals railed against machines taking their jobs. They were known as Luddites, a term used to this day for those who dislike technology. But at the Framework Knitters Museum, some of the machines that once powered the industry still turn out the goods.
Hello!
Hello.
How are you all?
In the gorgeous garden, skilled knitters Teresa, Jill and Helen are busy at work.
Helen,
Hello.
I'm dangling my legs. I've been given the highest stool
Yeah.
possible, haven't I?
And it's a three-legged stool, so you have to sit still, otherwise you'll end up on
Oh
the flower
my
bed.
goodness. I wanted to talk to you about knitting For me, it's a very emotional thing because I remember my granny sitting at the fire knitting, and she taught me how to knit. When did you start knitting?
Probably in the junior school. I made a poncho for my doll.
Did you? I love when you ask people what to do. It's like, I made a record rack for my mum and dad. Everyone's got a little thing, haven't they? You made a poncho for your doll.
Yeah.
But there's no needles today because we're using vintage 19th century circular knitting machines.
So what kind of things would be knitted on this?
Well, the socks would be knitted on these. So they were in factories, prisons, workhouses. Then you could rent them from companies and you'd be like an outworker.
I'm slightly nervous about this. Show me how you start.
Right, so if we put this on first, so that needs to go up there, through there, down there, through here, and then we'll do that across and put your hand underneath.
I've already forgotten, Helen.
Keeping up, and then it'll cast on.
Gran, help me.
But it just takes a little nimble-fingered jiggery-pokery.
You put your left hand under there. That's it. Got me all of it. Ooh, steady on.
An advanced yoga move or two.
That's it. And pull that down with your third hand.
To get into the spin of things.
It's gorgeous to watch.
It is. It's quite
because each one of those stitches is so perfect.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah. And look how quickly it does it as well.
I'm just knitting, chatting, knitting and chatting. It's like playing roulette and milking a cow at the same time. It's the most extraordinary thing.
So now what you've knitted is a tube.
I have knitted a tube. It's like if I was at school, I would go home to my mum like that. And she'd go, oh, Susan, what a lovely tube. Right, I've knitted a tube.
I'm told this would make the basis for a lovely toy cat. But best quit while I'm ahead.
This is one of those moments where you cut, and as if by magic, a cat will appear.
Yeah.
Have you got one you made?
Yeah.
Yes, I do, Jill. I was just a freeze frame.
And I'm sure in time that tube will become just as cute as this.
Thanks, Mum. That's how she speaks to me. Right, let's get you safely home. I'll put the seatbelt on her, don't worry, she'll be safe.
It's nice to have some extra company on my adventure.
It always makes me laugh when I see a speed camera when I'm in Helen. There's no danger. She has the acceleration of a puma if the puma was unconscious.
We're now sedately making our way a few miles north of Ruddington to see just how inventive the locals can be. Opened in the 1880s, Papwick Pumping Station is Britain's best preserved Victorian waterworks.
My goodness. This is incredible.
For years, the pumping station supplied clean water to Nottingham. Today, this outstanding piece of engineering heritage is kept in working order by volunteers. Glenn is chairman.
What a pleasure to meet you in such an incredible place.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. What's it here for?
So what it was here for was pumping clean drinking water for the city of Nottingham. Thomas Hawksley was born in Arnold in Nottingham, and he conceived the first clean water scheme, which basically meant pumping water out of the ground up to a reservoir on the hill, and from there it flowed down pipes to taps in people's houses. And we think of that as normal today, but at that point it was a very new and innovative idea.
This would be fitting for a city hall or a grand theatre. Is there a reason why they did that?
The engineer wanted to make a statement, but also they came in below budget. The whole budget was £56,000 in those days.
That would be a lot of money these days, though, wouldn't it?
Probably nearer 6 million in today's money. So we spent the extra on the ornamentation, and it all has a water theme.
Only the people who worked here would see it.
Yes, throughout all those years, from 1884 until 1969, when the place was shut.
What's your background? Why are you here?
So I'm an engineer, but I started as a volunteer in 1976. I came here as a visitor with my family.
Did you?
And I just stayed with the place. It's fascinating. It draws many people in.
In its heyday, these boilers powered 2 engines that pumped millions of gallons of fresh water from the sandstone 200 feet below.
It's a thing of beauty,
Amazing, isn't it?
I would have that in my house rather than up a castle.
When they were running, the stoker would shovel 5 tons of coal a day into these boilers to make the steam to make that engine run. Shall I show you?
Yeah, go on, show us.
So this is the coal.
Coal.
And into the fire.
So you're kind of throwing it
in, and the stoker has to get a nice even spread of coal.
Can I have a go?
Would you like to? There you go.
Now, you're doing quite an interesting technique there of it's sort of
a swing.
Yeah, it is. Right, come on, Susan, don't mess it up. Oh, that's not... My goodness, do you know what, Glenn? That is actually quite difficult.
We can't teach that in school.
Can't teach it to a television presenter either. There you go, Glenn, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
But there's something Glenn can teach me. The hefty challenge of getting the enormous engine running.
So you're going to lift these levers and let steam into the cylinder, and that'll start the engine. And once it's running, it'll do it all by itself.
Ready? So reds. OK. Oh.
And blue.
Blue.
That's it. She's away.
She's away. She's away. Wow. And look at the size of it. Look at that. And so this is turning and pumping the water. It's like a dance. I think there's something very graceful and very, very beautiful about watching something like this. And the incredible volunteers who keep this place going are magicians, because this is a national treasure. Look at it. It's wonderful. Hypnotic.
I've heard Nottingham is a great place for sport.
Here we go.
So I've come back for a taste of an unusual sounding game that's apparently taking this city by storm. Pickleball.
I'm dressed for the occasion.
Coach Rachel brought pickleball to this tennis club in 2019 after seeing its popularity grow hugely in America.
Lovely to meet you.
And you too.
Pickleball looks amazing.
The game was first played in the 1960s and was devised as a hybrid of tennis, badminton and table tennis.
So tell me what's different, because I play a little bit of tennis.
Tennis is played primarily from the back, or a lot of it's played from the back. Pickleball is all played from the front.
And the players use a paddle and a unique ball.
Now, this is the major difference.
That's a wiffle ball.
A wiffle ball?
Hopefully hopefully I'll enjoy the game just as much as I like saying whiffle ball.
OK, so are we doing just a dinking rally?
Dinking rally to start with.
Dinking is the simple part of the game.
Oh, that's good.
Or so I was told.
Oh, come on, Calman.
But apparently the key to success...
Anything that goes high...
Smash it.
Smash it.
Right, OK.
Stay at the kitchen. Smash.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
Never has being in a pickle been such a sweet experience.
Yes, yes. Yes, smash it.
Oh,
yes,
what a shot!
That was really good.
Yeah, I think we'll finish on that, eh?
Yeah, we'll finish
I
on
don't
that.
think we'll get better than that. I'm just going to go for a quick lie down. Oh, my goodness, that was great.
Coming up,
So this is Byron's bedroom.
I discover the saucy secrets of Britain's first celebrity.
This is where the magic happened, as they say.
That's right, absolutely.
I'm on the last stretch of my grandy out in Robin Hood country.
When I think of Nottingham, I do immediately think Robin Hood. But the rest of the place is fairly legendary as well.
My final stop is stunning Newstead Abbey, the ancestral home of Lord Byron, one of the greatest poets of the 19th century.
So I've got a funny thing about Byron and the romantic poets. I've never really been into tortured stuff. Do you know what I mean? Genuinely, one of the most romantic things that my wife does for me is remembering to buy me oat milk. And I swoon like a Victorian lady at her feet. Thank you for buying me oat milk. So, what I'm saying is, if you were wanting to romance me, poems unnecessary, groceries, yes please.
Labelled mad, bad and dangerous to know, Byron lived life so large, he's often called the first modern celebrity.
This place is absolutely stunning.
His former crib is certainly A-list.
The lake is gorgeous, and this, my goodness, cannot wait to get inside and see what it's like.
I'm being shown around by historian and Byron superfan Sophie. And we're starting off where the great man created much of his work.
When he was here at Newstead, he'd write poems here using this very desk.
If you think of Byron, basically it's the dictionary definition of the romantic, tortured, kind of handsome poet, isn't it?
Yes.
He created that.
Yes. And again, a certain amount of adversity as well, because Byron had a disability in one leg, and he'd also sometimes wear a cape to try and disguise this because he limped. Then all young men who aspire to be romantic poets or artists start to dress like Lord Byron.
I think it's fascinating because kind of accidentally he's creating the man, the myth, the legend,
Yes.
and sweeping in a cape.
Yes.
I mean, hello.
Yes.
And his followers, known as Byromaniacs, bombarded him with fan mail.
Accept this in the name of thousands to whom you exist as a power and wonder, an agent of pleasure or pain, whose hearts you melt and whose minds you unify. That's... Woo!
Yes, and a lot of his fan mail is very, shall we say, charged. In one letter, somebody basically writes to him and says, I'm going to be walking through Green Park tonight. If you happen to be walking through Green Park tonight, come and find me.
And if you couldn't meet the man in person...
Everybody wanted a lock of the poet's hair.
Did they?
Yes, and he would sometimes send them a lock of his hair. But sometimes he might also send them a lock of the hair of his dog, Bosun.
I don't think I could get away with that with my cat. I think it's quite clear that my cat was not my hair.
Yes,
Yes.
I think it would be.
And like many a celebrity, Byron was particular about his diet.
Mash, fish, cabbage, everything you need in a plate.
That's right. And then with a liberal dose of vinegar over the top of it.
Vinegar?
Vinegar, because it was thought that vinegar would help you lose weight. And, of course, Byron, you know, enjoys looking pale and interesting and very slender.
Right. So this would not be for me, but did other people follow it as a diet?
Yeah. Vinegar, of course, is an acid, and it certainly, I think, didn't do Byron a lot of good in the long term.
Definitely not a diet to be recommended. But if his legend is to be believed, it didn't affect his energy.
So this is Byron's bedroom?
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Quite a small bed, but quite high. This is where the magic happened, as they say.
That's right, absolutely.
Lord Byron, quite a prolific gentleman, lover. Yes, wasn't
absolutely.
he? Yeah. Was he particularly discriminating regarding?
No. And he has lovers who are men, who are women, and he loves people generally, and if he's attracted to them,
so be it.
So be it.
So be it. But at the time, I suspect that wasn't how everyone felt, was
no.
it?
He recognises that, and it's part of the reason that he eventually ends up having to leave the country, sell Newstead Abbey and move to Italy. It was partly the scandals around the relationships he was having and partly the huge amounts of debt he'd run up here at Newstead Abbey, having beautiful beds like this made.
Byron lived out his days in the Med before his premature death at the age of 36. It may have been a short life, but he certainly made his mark.
Before I came here, I didn't know a lot about Byron. But that's what's brilliant about trips like this. Because after speaking to Sophie about who he was as a person, as a man, I am intrigued. And I'm going to go back and look at his works with a fresh pair of eyes. I am still not putting vinegar on my dinner, though. That is a red line for me. I don't care how mad, bad and dangerous you are. It's not right.
Next time, I'm in the wonderful West Yorkshire Valleys.
Wellywanging.
Wellywanging.
Where I fit in with the locals.
Fashion model.
Meet interesting folk.
My goodness, the alligator is going, what a speed!
Discovering hidden gems.
It's like a quest. Oh my goodness, this is extraordinary.
And huge icons from the age of steam.
Stunning.
So come along on my grand day out.
Let's go for a wander.